Every time something negative happens in life, there are two arrows that fly towards us. The first arrow, though relatively harmless, is unavoidable. Yet the second arrow causes the most harm and is the avoidable one. Any guesses on what the arrows are? The first arrow is the occurrence of the event itself, and the second arrow is our emotion to the first arrow. We've never realized it. We've never observed hard enough that it is us ourselves that cause us the most misery. This is an analogy attributed to the Buddha. In this video today, I'm going to try my best to convince you that your suffering is optional. Your first question that must be running across your mind is, if something bad happens to me, how do I not feel sad or bad or angry? There are two caveats that need answering in that question. The first is, what is something bad? Does there exist something as objectively bad in reality? And what is reality? Reality is simply the occurrence of an event with no meaning, no interpretation, and no judgment attached to it. This is reality. It is neither good nor bad. It is our interpretation, our perspective, our perception that differentiates reality into two, into good and bad. Hence, good and bad are the result of your thinking. To convince you that more often than not, whatever bad that happens in life is in your best interest, I would like you to pause this video for 30 seconds and recall one moment of your life that you judge as bad approximately 5 years ago, and think, did you gain any benefit from that event taking place? For most of you, the answer would be yes, you did gain some benefit out of it. And for those of you who answer no, it is just a matter of time before you answer yes. Now, do you see that it is all a matter of perspective and that there is a divine intelligence at the helm of everything? And the very notion of bad and good, they melt into each other, annihilating each other to arise one. And that is life, which is neither good nor bad. It just is. And that is the beauty of it. Now, coming to the second point of the first question, I feel bad. Have you ever thought, where do your feelings arise from? Your feelings do not arise from external events. Your feelings arise from your thinking about the external events. Now, do you see? There is nothing external to you whatsoever that has control over your feelings. Nothing whatsoever. Now, do you see? I am making you radically responsible for your feeling and thinking. You are not allowed to blame anyone or anything anymore other than yourself, because you are at the cause of it. You are no longer a victim. You are an empowered creator of your life, of your experience, and your perception. If there is something that does not suit you, change it. But change it from a place of calm, of peace and centeredness, not from a state of reaction. but a state of creation. Now, coming to the second part of this video, here's a quote from Deakin Bettinger. We are ever only one thought away from peace, love, and joy, which come from a state of no thought. Can you recall a moment in your life wherein you felt the most love, the most joy, and the most happiness that you ever did? Were there any thoughts that were running across your mind in that moment? Were you thinking then? Or were you in the moment? For most of you, the answer would be you were in the moment. So now do you see that to feel truly happy and truly joyful, you need not think, but to feel sad, to feel anxious, to feel depressed and angry, thinking is an absolute must. This brings us to a truth. Negative emotions can only arise from thinking. Therefore, it is not about what we are thinking that causes our suffering. It is the fact that we are thinking. Now, I don't want you to invade my comment section with how can we not think? I'm obviously not asking you to not think about your future or when it's necessary or when you're working. But when you're relaxing on a Friday afternoon with your family, ask yourself, is that a moment you really need to think? Ask yourself that when you're having a peaceful walk on the beach, but in your mind you are thinking about your office, and the very thinking about the stressful environment in the office is causing you stress here and now at your walk in the beach. Is that thinking necessary? It is important, therefore, to have an inkling of faith in the universe, because every moment can be a source of great worry and stress for you. And is that how you want to continue living your life? In a state of constant stress and anxiety about what the exact next moment is going to look like? Or you can choose to be happy and peaceful and let go and let God. Thank you for watching this video. This has been the Joker of Perception. My name is Murtaza. Do not forget to like and subscribe.